cold out here, bro. I'm hungry, man. If I could just get like one breakfast taco. If I could get one breakfast taco, I could probably just... Granny's Tacos. I was trying to get to Taco Way. Landed at the wrong spot.
What are you talking about? This is actually the best one in Austin.
The best tacos in Austin.
Yeah.
That's a bold claim. Are you willing to wager your life on that?
Half of my life.
I don't know how I can take half of it. Let's try it out. So we have a classic bacon, egg, and cheese. We got one that's like steak, potatoes, avocado, cheese, and this one's chicken, avocados, a bunch of peppers and shit. I'm gonna be honest, all of these look absolutely ridiculous. These are a solid 9.5 out of 10. Like, they compete with the best tacos in Austin, hands down. So you can keep your life for now.
Okay, yeah, I take that.
So on my video last week, there was about 200 or 300 comments saying, David, we want to know your exact investment portfolio. Tell us everything you're investing in for 2022. And let's be honest, this year has been a shit show so far. The stock market, the S&P 500 dropped over 10% in January. Bitcoin and most cryptos dropped over 50% in January. NFTs, some people are getting rich off of them, but 9 out of 10 projects basically go to zero and people lose money. When it comes to the US dollar, inflation is going crazy. People don't know if the Fed is going to raise interest rates or not. So today I want to tell y'all what I have already invested $500K, $500,000 into in 2022. And then once I've developed the rest of my plan, because this is kind of hard to navigate right now, I will also reveal the rest of my investment portfolio. Let's get started. All right, so the answer is real estate. We paid $435,000 for a piece of land that we showed y'all. We bought it last month in cash. It's already been paid for. And I know you're thinking, wait, 435? I thought you said 500. Well, check it out. We're not just going to go camp on that piece of land. We're building our future house. So because of that, we paid $20K to an architect to design the plans. I got some early renders to show y'all later in this video. I'm super excited. We have to pay another $5K or so to the engineers. We have to pay another $2 or $3K to get a topographical survey done, which puts us around $460K. But then we have to fund the construction of the house. And construction loans are different than a mortgage. They're essentially like a line of credit the bank gives you, and then they charge you interest on it. So the first month, maybe the builders bill us for $100,000, and after that, the second month, they bill us for another $200,000. So at that point, the bank has paid them $300,000. We're paying interest only on that $300,000. And from my calculations, from the beginning to the end of construction, that'll be around $50,000 we pay, putting us just over $500K total investment before we move in. Now, I know it probably seems like we're wasting a bunch of money building this house, and why don't we just buy a house that's already built? So let me explain why I think this is actually going to be a great long-term investment. First of all, we're getting a good discount on some amazing lands. Like, it's very hard to find good lands near downtown Austin. Most of them are in like trailer park neighborhoods. They're on a slope that you can't even build a house on it. And when you find a good one, it's usually like $1 million, but we're only paying $435,000. And that is because the neighborhood has not fully been developed yet. And people will always pay more for a piece of land that they can use right away and build on right away. But here's the thing. I have to wait anyway for the architectural, the engineering, the permitting. So by the time that I'm ready to build in May, like, the neighborhood should be ready also. So I feel like I'm getting a discount to wait, but I'd be waiting anyway. And the same thing is true for the house itself. People are willing to pay a lot more money for a house they can move into next week or next month versus needing to wait a year and a half while it's being built, which is what we're choosing to do. And what that means is that once the house is built and we move in, if we were to put it on the market, it likely would sell for a much higher price than what we actually paid to build it. Now, why did I pay in cash? Generally, it's best to get a mortgage. So you pay 20% down, the bank pays the other 80%. And then they charge you 3 to 4% interest on that, which seems like you're losing money. But if you think about it and you take that 80% you didn't spend and you throw that in the stock market returns 8 to 10% a year on average, while you're actually making money because 8 to 10% return is a lot more than the 3% interest. But again, we're not just camping out in a tent on the lands, we're building a house, and in order for the bank to give us that construction loan and then to give us the mortgage to pay off the construction loan, they need to see an initial investment on our end, and that's what the $435K is. It's an initial investment of about 20% of what we expect the total cost of the land and the house to be, which is gonna be a little bit over $2 million. So effectively, we've already paid that down payment, even though we haven't had to get any of those loans yet. So to sum all of this up, we're gonna be paying around $500K up front to fund the construction of a house that will cost a little over $2 million, and the hopes is that once we move in and it's ready, it'll be worth closer to $3 million on the open market. Plus, it's gonna be a really dope place to live, as you'll see very soon. And of course, you know, the housing market could crash, things could come down, but that's the bright side of being in a place like Austin that's basically the next Silicon Valley. Even if most of the country crashes, Austin should be pretty stable. Oh my God, bro, you know that feeling when you have to go to the bathroom so bad and you just got home, you can't wait to get to the bathroom? It's almost as bad as the urge I get to keep leveling up and learning new skills, which is why I want to say thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Check it out. Skillshare is basically this massive online learning community with thousands and thousands of classes for those of you who are looking to level up your life and learn new skills. And these classes cover all different topics from photography and videography to online marketing and business. For example, I just found a cool class called the Fab Four of Personal Finance, Get Your Money in Order and Live the Life You Deserve by San Han. And this course basically simplifies all of the different things that you absolutely must be doing if you want to continue to grow your wealth and master your personal finances. And honestly, the best part about Skillshare is that it is completely ad-free, so you can always stay in the zone, and they're launching new premium classes every single week so you can keep leveling up. And because Skillshare is sponsoring today's video, you know that they're hooking it up. The first 1,000 of my subscribers who click that first link in description are gonna get 1 month completely free to try out Skillshare. What are you waiting for, bro? Click that link. So this right here is another, it was actually round 2 of samples from the upcoming supplement brand. This is a new flavor that was not part of round 1. As you can see, it is a blue flavor, and this will be one of the first couple flavors that we launch. Sweet baby Jesus! That's how this pre-workout's got me feeling right now, bro. Julia's here.
Hey guys, how are we?
Are you excited?
I'm really excited to show them.
So we're about to show y'all this super cool program that the architect has set up for us to show y'all like a 3D walkthrough of the house.
It's literally like Sims. Like if you ever played Sims growing up, it's just like it.
Keep in mind, this is the second revision. It's still a work in progress. All right, there she is. As you can see, we're on a corner lot. So if you can see my mouse, the road kind of goes along the bottom here, and this will be the view from the road. Keep in mind that for some reason in this rendering program, the roof shows as this like beige color. It'll be a black roof, but as you can see, we're going with like a white stucco all along the outside of the house, with the exception of some of these like wooden accents you can see around the front door. We are a big fan of that right there. Now, if we swing around the back, y'all will see my favorite view of the entire house. Look at that, it is literally all windows across the back. A nice big old pool to do way too many backflips into. Something unique about this house is the way that the garage is here. So you'll kind of pull in and you'll actually park on the opposite side from the house. Keep in mind, these garage doors don't look right. These are gonna be black metal with windows in them. And then you can see the garage has this little like bump out on the right. That will give us a lot of space for that home gym. Then you have this like wooden breezeway that leads to the house, another just really cool design feature. And if we swing it up top, Julie, you wanna talk about the dogs?
The dogs. So as you can see, there's gonna be plenty of space by the garage. It kind of tucks in over here to give lots of room for the dog, and we'll probably fence the yard back in that corner over there, leaving plenty of room for like when we have kids for them to play out in that part of the yard.
There's gonna be some epic football games in this front yard here, bro.
We have boys.
And then Julia's gonna be, hey, no tackle football, you gotta play tag.
Do I sound like that? So let's show you guys the inside. My absolute favorite part of this whole house. Now keep in mind, you know, this wood color is not the choice we're gonna go for the kitchen, but I just am obsessed. Like, look at this thing, it's huge. The island is a 12-foot island, which is just absolutely massive and just so spacious, so modern. Like, one of my favorite parts is that the kitchen actually looks out into the pool. So it's like great when I'm cooking and stuff, I can still see all this entertaining space and like what's going on out there.
Look at that, like a whole wall of windows. Your boy couldn't be any happier. Y'all might remember our Houston house had that living room. We built the big fireplace in there and it opened up all the way to the ceiling. This is gonna be like almost like a super modern version of that Houston house. You can see super tall fireplace here, kind of like the exposed railing in the upper floor there. Now, last thing we'll show you for today, there's gonna be a lot of surprises y'all guys will have to wait for, is this upper, I guess, patio or balcony area. It's designed in a way that looking out there is gonna be hill country views, which is super cool. And on this side, they've kind of walled it in for more privacy from the neighborhood. And when you step inside these, even more big sliding windows, this is the game room. Y'all know we spend a lot of time in the movie room, game room in Houston. So having this here is gonna be awesome. We're actually working with them to expand this even a little bit bigger because we really like it. We like spending time there. So this is one of the newer Gold's gyms around here we're checking out.
That David dragged me to.
Yeah, last time we were here, it's new, so I like it, but last time we were here it was packed. But the one downtown's been packed lately too, so.
Everyone on their January, wait, what are we in, January?
All right, so today we have a full body, full day. I'm running the full body push-pull legs hybrid program in the Beastly app. And let me click in to see what we got. So we're supposed to start with barbell RDL, but the squat racks are all in use, so we're gonna skip ahead to dumbbell row. For some reason, I'm feeling kind of doing like a machine row today though, so I'm gonna substitute that out, and let's get started. Haynes, bruh, workout complete. This is the last time that we will ever be coming to this gym because everybody here has a massive stick up their bum hole. Like, they told us we can't film, even though literally the manager who opened up this gym gave us permission to film here. They told us we can't have our backpacks out with us in the gym floor because it's a liability. I'm like, bruh, it's a liability for me to leave my backpack in that locker room with all my expensive stuff in it. Why would I trust that? It does have a cool turf area that we use to finish filming because it's less people out here and shit, but Gainsborough is still a decent workout. By the way, if you're working hard to level up your workouts, your diet, and ultimately your body, the Beastly app really is good because it gives you that flexibility to on the fly kind of change up the workouts. There's a million people at the gym. Obviously, we have a full library of workout programs in there. It automatically increases the weights for you. Easiest macro tracker in the game. You can go to beastlyapp.com to start a free trial, or you can just search Beastly app in the App Store. So this Gainer shake is called the Electric Jellyfish, and this is like one of my top 2 favorite beers in the world. This one and one out of Charlotte, North Carolina called Juicy J.
This is my favorite chicken to make. Also David's favorite chicken by me. It is like like Asian style, little breaded, fried chicken. It's really good. And the recipe is in the Beastly app.
No laugh, I served this at PF Chang's. Like, I would order this instead of the Chang's spicy, and that's a big compliment. We're about to watch episode 2 of Reacher. It's a new show on Amazon. It's about like this ultimate alpha male Chad, ex-military guy.
I didn't know his name was Chad.
His name's not Chad. No, he's a Chad.
Police, don't move! Jack Reacher has deceased, retired Army.
Bronze Star, Silver Star, and a Purple Heart.
Great show. Highly recommended. One quick note, whenever I'm talking about investing in real estate, it is my belief that it's superior throughout your 20s just to rent because it gives you the freedom and flexibility. If you want to pick up and move, pick up and move. I wouldn't suggest in my opinion, not financial advice, I wouldn't recommend that you would invest in a house or a property unless you know you're going to be somewhere for the next 5 to 10 years at least, and you can make that 20% down payment, you know, without putting any financial strain on yourself. I know you can technically put down less. This is my thoughts. Now, question, do y'all prefer that I put all of my other investments into a single video and just talk about all of them, or do more deeper dives? Like today was real estate, then maybe do one on crypto exclusively, then stocks exclusively, etc. Like all in one video, or kind of space them out, go a little bit more in depth. Let me know, and if you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. Smash that thumbs up button. Seriously, it helps the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you click subscribe and turn notifications on, because I drop 2 new videos every single week, and you don't want to miss them. I will talk to all of y'all in the next video. Stay beastly.